Hello, everyone. As I look desperately at the overlay, oh my god, I put all the cameras in the right places. It's a miracle. Welcome to Helpful Goat Presents a Game, apparently. We're 100% ready for this. It's fine. We have, as a collective group of 5 people, read the rules 1.2 times if we're totaling all of our read-throughs. Love it. Anyway, we will be, because of some scheduling issues, playing a game of Kobold Endeavour by Grant Howitt tonight instead of the usual Saltmarsh. And Chelsea has come up with a poem for a one-shot that is way more put together than anything else about this is going to be, I assure you.
That poem has more work put into it than what I have put into GM this game. So
I'm not, I absolutely love Saltmarsh, but I love the fact that, like, okay, in a pre-written Wizards of the Coast adventure, we had burrito smugglers. Flying by the seat of our pants here. Where the hell are we going to end up? Anywho,
fair.
My name is Galway. I'm one of the founders of Helpful Goat Gaming, a small independent game design, game content creation community, and we are responsible, I use that in the loosest sense of the word, for what is about to occur tonight.
I'm somewhat
responsible.
As I cut my breasts, I'm sorry.
It begins!
We still have your turned on, right?
If I'm on your stream, then yes, I would hope
Let's
so.
slip the hounds of chaos. Anywho, it is June, which means that it is Pride Month. And that here at Helpful Goat, we are celebrating Pride with a full month of special programming, celebrating members of our community, diversity of voices, and just having a great time with everybody. So we hope you will tune in for that. The first game of that will be coming up this Friday at 9 p.m., DM'd by our very own Andrew from Spire and Library of Souls. And that will be Beautiful Space Pirates, and will feature Joel playing. Down, point. Nope, not down, god damn it. Over there, overlay, it's fine. Oh, this is just normal levels of chaos.
Just dropped my water bottle. Everything's fine. It didn't open. All of my electronics are not fried. We're good. Continue.
If March of the Gladiators had been available, I realized I totally should have done that. We're good. As part of our celebration of Pride, if you use !point and donate, you will get a link to the Trevor Project, which is a charity and organization that benefits LGBTQ youth in America. Incredibly important work, and work that we are very happy to support during Pride. If you use !point merch, you will be taken to our merch store where we have new items celebrating Pride and... What? Oh my god.
Everything's fine.
It's all fine. First auto modding. We got this.
I said shut up.
I know.
Okay?
I'm surprised, considering the things that Automod has been trained to ignore. I guess it was just trying to carve out a role for itself in the margins of its existence. Much like we all are. What was I saying? Jesus Christ. Merch, Pride merch. So you can check that out using !point merch, which any of our Pride merch that we sell this month, the profits of which we will be donating at the end of the month to the Trevor Project. So check out some fun designs celebrating Pride in tabletop gaming, and also support a wonderful cause. If you want to support us doing more of this, hell, if you want to pay us to never do more of this in particular again,
You have to pay us a lot of money for that, okay?
that's true. So pay us a lot of money if you want this to, if you want to
Like,
make
I'm
the...
talking probably in the millions per person, because I fucking love this shit. So
If you want to make the bleeding stop, you can use !point coffee, KO-FI. You'll get a link to our coffee page where you can support us. We love getting to do this and things like this. And we'd love to get to do more of this and things like this. It's really the inflection and the timing on that's getting my message across. So listen to the VOD. Don't just, check out the transcripts. You can support us there. Additionally, if you would like to spend more time with people like us, we're doing a great job selling it right now. !Point Discord will get you a link to our Discord, which is the hub of our community. We do game days, movie nights, hang out, chat about our content, chat about our lives, chat about the world, and sort of get each other through the scratching out of life at the margins. I made it serious again. Rachel.
Hi. I definitely wasn't just starting to write in my notebook. It's fine. I am prepared. This time it's not my fault.
I'm officially starting a tally mark of all the things that are going wrong so far. The number's not great so far.
Beautiful. So hi, I'm Rachel. I will be your GM today. Nobody knows who they're playing yet, so they're just gonna give you their names and pronouns when I tell them to. That came out weird. It's fine. Anyway, I'm Rachel. I use she, her pronouns. And let's go look at the Oh, okay. I have to point weirdly diagonally. I also said Thoverlay, so that's fun. I'm gonna point this way to Monty, I believe.
Me. Yeah, I'm Monty. I am miraculous and also use they them pronouns according to the overlay, which I fucking love. I love now. I'm just gonna say. So, are you a boy or girl? No, I'm miraculous, and that's it.
Correct.
I'm gonna go up because that's easy to Joel.
Hi, I'm Joel. Joel. I'm go by he and his. I'm gonna be playing a kobold. I think we
Oh
all.
yeah, that too. I think I'm
Perhaps.
a kobold
That's a
too. I
perhaps,
haven't. Goa gave me the thing and I didn't read it. I have it open and I haven't looked at it yet.
I'm gonna
It's
point that way
pointing
super
quick.
far toward Lena.
Hi, I'm Lena. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm also going to be playing a kobold, which I'm sure is a big surprise. And I'm going to point down.
Everybody, as I mentioned, I'm Galway. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I will be playing either a kobold cosplaying a penguin or a penguin cosplaying a kobold. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Timing! Got it! Oh, I can read the poem while you deal with that.
Brought me a bowl of cherries and they have pits, so they take work. Fine.
Chelsea
Continue.
manages to produce a poem for us when we didn't know what we were doing until, I don't know, 25 minutes ago. That's an exaggeration, but
Know
not by
what
that
we're doing.
Anyway,
Do we know?
curious and excited for this Kobold Endeavour and to be here in Twitch chat tonight together. So much laughter and glorious chaos is expected. Well, they're not letting you down there. Successful distractions will occur and much treasure will be collected. From a cheerleader here in the chat to the amazing people on the screen, much love, goats. You are heard and seen. Thank you, Chelsea.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So I don't have a whole lot of prep other than reading from this sheet because we are going to randomly choose things. And yeah, so here is the little paragraph for Kobold Endeavour. You are a kobold, a scaly lizardling whelp in service to an up-and-coming mighty dragon king. You're on a mission to gain the favor of your master by stealing as much treasure as you can from a different, inferior dragon king. So the way that this game works is that you'll get some special things. You'll decide what kind of kobold you are, which will give you a certain type of breath weapon, possibly. You will get different distraction specialties, pretty much your actions and doing things that are distractions. You are a little itty bitty kobold and you're not really good at fighting. So you want to try and distract as much as possible. So there's a list of distraction possibilities that you can get. And then you're going to want to just try and steal as much treasure as possible. I almost said to pleasure your king. That's not the right way to use that. I mean, maybe. I'm not judging. So how about we start deciding some things together? I'm going to go in the order that I have written down on my little sheet because that'll make it easier. So, Galway, roll me a d6.
Cool. D6. I know how to do that. It's fine. 1.
You are a red dragon and you have fire breath. I want you to know that I wrote the names. Oh my god. I wrote Galway, Joel, Lena, Joel. Just keep showing you real quick. That there says go in, Joel. Not Joel.
Today we'll be playing the part of Joel, apparently.
9 seconds.
We're supposed to tell them about the clothing process. Shush.
My God. Everything's going great. It's just great. Okay, so Joel.
Which one?
Joel Prime.
Joel Prime.
4.
You are a blue dragon, and you have electric breath weapon.
Ooh,
Boogie,
that's
woogie,
pretty
woogie.
cool.
Electric. Lena.
Always electric.
I rolled a 5.
You are black, Kobold, and you have an acid weapon.
Ooh.
And now Monty. Joel
We're slowly
2.0.
building our way to number 6.
I also have.
Oh, let's do a reroll. I like to
Oh,
have it be
yeah.
all different.
I like
I
that.
think you guys are cool with that. Yeah, I think that's
Six.
fun.
Yes.
So Monty is actually a turtle. They have no breath weapon, but they can retract their head and limbs into their shell at will.
I'm so excited.
So second
I
Joel
was
is playing
wondering if we
Dunlop.
were gonna get a turtle. Yeah. Joel 2.0 is Dunlum today. Oh Jesus!
Can't do the accent though.
That's fair. I can't either.
Can you try? I'd like to hear it.
Do him first. I forget what he sounds like. It's been so long.
I also
Oh.
forget. Anyway, moving on.
Just do your
Dunlop
Colonel
is gunk
Sanders.
now. I'm just gonna be gunk. It's just easier.
Let's go in reverse order for this. So Monty, roll me 2 d20.
2 d20s.
Yes.
I got 10 and a 3.
Okay, so you your distraction specialties are sales pitches and lying.
I
Just
don't
gunk.
understand. It's two of the same thing. And also it's gunk.
Cool. It's just
It's gonna
gunk.
be Duncan Dunlam's body.
Yeah.
There was just a Freaky
it.
Friday.
It's just their love
Um,
child.
I have so many questions, but let's move on. Lena, roll me 2 d20.
I got a 7 and an 11.
So your distraction specialties are birds and booze. Birds and
Nice.
booze.
So you're a combination.
Wow, you're all bees. You're black birds and booze. Sorry.
I was like, you're Petey Barnum from the Trash Can one.
Joel Prime, roll me 2 d20.
16 and 12.
Okay, so your distraction specialties are going upwards and food.
Upwards.
So like
What is
climbing
going up?
or-
What does it mean?
What does that mean?
I guess you'll
Can
just
I
have
just
to be
levitate?
creative.
Upwards? And only upwards?
Anytime you're going
Can I fly?
upward, anytime you're going upwards, it's very distracting. So I feel like in certain
Right.
ways, you have been given like the broadest range possible. If you can apply this, goddamn, can you apply it?
The only
He's
thing I
just
can
wearing
possibly
really nice heels and like leather pants, so every time he goes up and stuff, you're just looking at his very nice calves and butt. Yeah.
I was also thinking high heels and hot pants. So
Nice! High five!
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's going
We're
on the
the
list.
same
All
wavelength.
right, let's find out what.
Okay. Oh! Natural
14
20
and
here.
20.
So yours is
Ooh.
pointing and magic items.
I see
Ooh.
so
Just
many
really like
ways
the-
these can
Okay.
overlap.
Beautiful. So then you can take some time to think while I go over the kind of rules and stuff if you guys want to. It says, what equipment And then it looks like it says marks, but I don't know what that means. Maybe it's supposed to be masks, but it looks like
Or like
says marks.
markings.
Oh yeah, like on yourself. Hey, thanks, Galway. What equipment, markings, or quirks do you have that represent your specialties that you got? Write them down, and then also you can come up with a name and things like that. So just think of ways that what equipment do you have to help you with your distractions? What marks do you have that might help you with them too? And other quirks, and then come up with a name. While you guys are doing that, should I be quiet or is it okay if I go over the rules?
We
don't wanna
shouldn't just sit
distract
here in
people.
Yeah,
silence.
go over the rules.
Just don't
Let's
assume
have
we're gonna
5
do-
minutes of silence.
Don't assume we're going to ingest much of the rules. But
Oh yeah,
I
I
also
won't
really
ingest
love
them
the
as
idea-
I'm saying them out loud. So yes.
I love the idea of us sitting here for just 5 minutes while we all think about this, like live on Twitch, just completely silent. Like, it's beautiful.
It would be fitting. Okay. So here are the rules for stream and chat to understand. I'll go over them more as we do things, but there are performing actions. So when you want to do something and the outcome is in doubt, so like it's not like I want to walk up the stairs, like that's not really in doubt. I guess unless you're Joel and you want to go down. Phrasing. Anyway, you roll a d6, and on a 6 you succeed. So this is a hard game to succeed in. You do add 2 to your roll if you're creating a distraction using one or both of your specialties. And you add 1 for every current distraction in play that helps you do it. So if Galway is doing something distracting and then Lena wants to do something distracting, she can add 1 top of what she's already doing to her roll. So the more that's going on, the more likely you are to succeed. You have a breath weapon. It has enough juice for 1 puff. When you use it, you roll 3d6 and you pick the highest. So basically, it's just a way for you to, to roll. It doesn't tell you if a 6 is the only way to succeed on a breath weapon, similarly to the other things, or if you add anything to it. We'll figure it out if we get there. Then there are things called misfortune. So you gain misfortune equal to your dice roll when you fail a dangerous action. When your misfortune hits 10, you're forcibly retired in an unfortunate accident. So I guess you don't die, but you just have to be like, I gotta go home, guys.
My wife called.
Yeah. Treasure. You want it. There are 3 levels of valuables that you can stuff into your bag. Level 1, coin, semi-precious stones, stuff. Level 2, beautifully made items. And level 3, unique works of art. And then it says at the end of the game, we'll see who presents the most tribute to the Dragon King will win. But I don't really like a game where somebody wins at the end. It feels needlessly competitive in a cooperative game. So, you can combine your shit together to see if you please your Dragon King enough. But you can sacrifice your treasure to Tiamat, the mighty dragon goddess, instead. If you do that, you remove misfortune equal to the amount that you roll. Different treasure, you roll different die. I didn't need to go into that. And then now I am going to decide the rival Dragon King abilities. Details? I don't know. Words. So let's decide, and it doesn't say I need to hide this from you, so I'm not going to. I will roll first for their type and their lair trait. So this is going to be a red fiery dragon with a fiery lair. I really like that Turtle's lair is wet. If only I had gotten that. Oh, and then I get to do a second lair trait. It is also ruined. And the guards be great. Insufferable elves.
yeah, you're not given any rope to work with there. No, not at all.
And the weakness of the dragon is, and I'll like actually give this to you in roleplay terms, but just gluttony. Oh, so I guess it's good that Joel has food. It's a distraction.
And Monty has
going
wine.
upwards. Yeah.
Going upwards. I wrote all of this down. So yeah, you want to keep track of your misfortunes when they come. So yeah, all of that probably counts as like the main, maybe like 1.5 times that I've read it. So you guys know as much as I do. Would people like to go through and share their names / pronouns / equipment and marks and things? I will go to, oh, who wants to go first? Who feels comfortable going first?
I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Oh well, I'll just
I'm comfortable.
I can go. I'm finished. If you're okay with that, Lena.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine was pretty easy because I'm a turtle. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna lean into that. So my name is McScales, just because that was the first thing I thought of, and I was like, sure, that'll do. I think I'm gonna go he/him pronouns. What else do I say? What do I look like?
Yeah, you can give me what you look like if you want
Okay.
to, and also
Uh,
the whatever equipment and like stumps, markings, and whatever stuff you took.
Oh yeah. Well, I look like a turtle. And I have a hastily painted birthday hat attached to my face with a little elastic around to look like a kobold snoot. And my equipment, my equipment is a mini projector with a pre-made slideshow and a laser pointer, and a fake ID that says I'm definitely a real kobold.
Nice. Nice.
Beautiful.
I didn't see anything that was like roll to see what you have,
Nope.
so I was like, I guess we just pick it.
You get to come up with it. As long as like I'm not like, no, you
Okay.
can't have a fucking Gatling gun, but like
Okay.
it's yeah, if I'm like that's way too powerful for you to have. But yeah, you get to decide what you have.
Okay, cool. Was that okay?
Beautiful.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Okay. Next.
Go next. So I'm playing Birdie. I'm a kobold. I don't know why I'm so weird with introducing my characters. I'm a black kobold, in fact. And I think the most notable thing about Birdie is that she wears this. I forget who the fuck I'm ripping this off from. It was like just from the most recent one shot or something. But she wears this trench coat that doesn't just sound like it has birds in it. It's actually just full of birds. It's full of like what appears to be an infinite supply of birds. It's really weird. And some of them are like birds of prey and very scary. And she just kind of whips them out and throws birds at people. It's some weird shit going on here. And it's also full of what appears to be an infinite supply of booze. And she also whips that out and throws it at people sometimes. A lot
the
of
birds
throwing.
drunk sometimes or
Sometimes, yeah, they get to the other side and drink some of the booze. It's not great.
Oh, depending on which side of your trench coat you open. It's like this is the bird side.
Yeah.
This is the booze side.
And she's kind of weird. Who, in case you're not
Oh.
getting that, and a little excitable. Possibly gonna go elf voice for her. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's Birdie. Also, clearly pronouns are she, her, hers, because I keep saying her.
Huh.
But I should have said that. But yes.
Cool. Love it. Who next?
I'm gonna do
I
that.
can go next if you'd
Sure.
like, Galway. Alrighty, so my blue electric kobold is named Levi. He's got this frizzy, staticky white David Bowie hair, for lack of a better description.
Okay.
The lightning bolt on his face.
Like
Due to
Harry
popular
Potter or
demand-
like across the whole thing?
Ziggy
across the whole thing.
The Ziggy Stardust Lightning Bolt.
Yeah,
Oh, duh,
like
I'm
that.
sorry. How could
Different
I?
color because he's
That's
blue.
a better reference.
Yeah. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, due to popular demand, he does wear high heels and hot pants.
Yeah.
That's why he's always so distracting going upwards. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For his equipment, since he loves food, he's bringing along in his pack frying pan, spices, some whole lot of salted pork since he knows the weakness of a certain dragon. He It would help if I could read my own handwriting. He has basically a pulley system, like a block and tackle almost. It's not very long, it's not very big, but he likes to go upwards. And this is something that Rachel needs to approve. But he's been inventing a jetpack that might work. Like, it'll probably work once. Who knows how many times it'll work.
I am here for a jetpack that might work.
That might
And
work.
I decide the might.
I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
So he's he, him, his, and his full name is Levi Tate.
Oh my god. God
You're
damn it,
welcome.
Joel. I was like, oh, is it Levi? Because blue jeans? No, it's just Levitate. Levi Tate.
Oh, Levi Tate.
Didn't have to be called out like this, Rachel. Come on.
Tate is actually my birth last name. So
Oh,
that
wow.
was
You're
weird.
like,
yeah,
what?
yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, cool.
It's your brother. He's a lizard.
I have another one. Jesus.
Okay, Galway.
My red kobold's name is Arnhem P. Pointerboy. He comes from a long family lineage of distinguished pointers. Not really sure why kobold clans need pointers, but god damn it, they've been doing it for generations, by which I mean probably like 3 months, given kobold lifespans. He's a red dragon that's covered with sort of crudely, not tattooed, but like painted arrows. Think Avatar if no straight lines were involved or any semblance of logic. So yeah, absolutely none of them point in any coherent direction. You'll like see one sort of curve up. It's like, oh, it's going to point down. It just sort of like points left on his forehead for no apparent reason. His pockets are eternally full of sticks and twigs. Some of these sticks and twigs are in fact like magic wands. Some of them are twigs. Most of them are actually twigs.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks they're all wands.
Maybe
yeah.
the power of your belief will bring the magic items to life.
So yeah, I was gonna say, I'm fully good with sort of the magic item part of his distraction. He's actually fairly good at figuring out magic items or like identifying them if we see them in the lair, / maybe one of the twigs that he pulls out at one point is actually a goddamn magic wand. He's terrible at magic wands, but they are his favorite magic item because they're a magic item you get to point.
Nice.
So.
Huh.
And that is Arnhem.
Beautiful. Okay, so we have Arnhem, Levi, Birdie, and McScales. That is our beautiful thing. I just looked up in a name generator for my dragons, and they're real great, and I really like them, and I'm just going to take them verbatim from this random name generator because it even gives them a title, and I really liked the titles.
Very cool. A DM of mine used a random name generator for his dragon, and it came up with the illustrious Ken. And we're like, cool. Big Bad Dragon's name is Ken.
Beautiful. The illustrious Ken.
The
I really
illustrious
like that.
Ken.
Well, okay, so you are all 4 kobolds. Because McScales makes them feel included. In the service of, I'm going to totally be able to pronounce this, so get ready. Griogudunth, the Adorable. But she likes to be called Grio. But her name is Griogudunth, the Adorable. She is a mighty dragon king. She still keeps the title king because she thinks it sounds cooler. So you are all in service of Griogudunth the Adorable, or Grio for short, because I won't make you say Griogudunth all the time.
Griadorable.
And Yeah, so you, the four of you, have only been in service for a couple of days to Grioka Dunce the Adorable. And you are brought in suddenly to her chambers by some fancy, guards that are actually like, dragonborn and other stuff like that. Um, and they bring you in, and you see in front of you. Oh, my headphone is sticking out weird. That's fine. Everything's fine. You see in front of you this just absolutely massive pink dragon. Just like imagine just huge and just big, soft, light pink belly and hot pink scales. And it's almost like they're iridescent. And she is sitting atop a pile of gold and artwork, but it's like cute little like chibi artwork and stuff too. And there are cupcakes also like on the pile on the hoard, and like giant plush like Sanrio kitties and stuff as a part of the hoard as well. Like it's just she looks real cute. She got big old giant dragon eyelashes. And every time she blinks, you like feel the wave of it. It's just like a fan going off.
Love
And
her.
I love
literally just came up with this because her name was the Adorable, and I was like, fucking let's go for it.
it.
So yeah, you come in. And what do you do first when you see her?
Blush. She's so beautiful.
Blink, blink.
Every time she blinks, more of the twigs fly out of my pockets, and I'm like chasing them back towards the. No, 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 no. One of those might cast Disintegrate. Oh, God.
Nice.
Levi kind of bows respectfully, but then the rest of the time is just taking out little bits of snacks and just chewing on them with his mouth open. I'm not going to chew with my mouth open, but he is.
Oh no, just. Well, I hated even doing that. Okay. So she says, well, hello, my lovely, mighty kobold warriors. How are you all today?
I think McScale's snout kind of broke. It's on sideways. McScale.
Oh, shit, fuck. And I
Oh, never mind. You fixed it. You not sure.
just I got a bit of a cold. That's all. I fixed
I
it
don't
up.
know how you did. Okay.
Yes.
Achoo. See, got a cold.
Are you feeling well enough to go on a secret mission?
Oh yes, of course. I'm tip top shape. Absolutely. Your adorableness.
Why, thank you. So, I've brought you in here because it's time to test your worth. I need to steal from an inferior dragon king, and you need to show that you are worthy of being in my retinue. So, I have a task for you, and it won't be easy. That's a very cute cat.
No, you're
She's
pretty.
just like, I have a task for you, and it won't be easy. You might die, but if you don't, there are many great rewards here. As you know what it's like to be a member of my retinue. You've seen. So, I don't know if you've heard of Imicror, Eater of Bunnies.
On stage.
I know, I just refreshed the page and that was one of the dragon names, and I was like, yup, we're doing
Done
it.
and done. I cannot say that I have your adorableness, but I assume we just follow the trail of decapitated bunnies?
That is a good
I
way
mean,
to
yeah,
go.
that's pretty smart.
Sometimes he eats
it.
so much of the bunny that there's no body left. So I guess if you're good at tracking bunny blood,
given the relative sizes and yeah, it kind of scans that there might not be. How many bunnies does he eat at it?
A lot. It's actually a really big problem, which is why I'm hoping that you can steal from him, because you know that a dragon's uh, greatness is based off of their horde, right? So I would like for my horde to be greater than his because he is disgusting and terrible, and I am lovely and wonderful.
Absolutely. Totally understand. Yep.
She looks at every one of you in turn until you all nod at least.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Thank you, yes. So I would like to make my horde bigger while making his horde smaller because he is garbage. Here's what I can tell you about him. He is a red dragon. His lair will be fiery. He likes to cook the rabbits before he eats them. It's a weird process because, as you say, he's so big that he's got a pile of 100 bunnies and he just sets them on fire and then waits until it smells good and then eats the whole thing. It's not a pleasant sight. They're also ruins, so they'll be a little hard to get into. They're also guarded by the most insufferable elves anyone has ever met. You would think that elves would care more about bunnies, but they actually hunt and bring the bunnies to him. It's actually quite sad. And his problem is gluttony. So, see what you could do. I don't want any of you to die, so please be careful. And don't get seen if you can help it.
How does he like feel about like booze or birds? You know, the BBs of life.
The BBs of life. I'm assuming he would eat birds, but I actually don't know. I mean, I guess if he eats a lot of bunnies, he might also eat a lot of birds.
Birds basted in booze.
I mean, you could try. I haven't heard much about his booze intake, but I guess it goes with rabbits.
Oh, booze goes with like everything. Trust me, like it is like perfect.
I only drink the little pink Cosmos that come in the nice frosty pink martini glass.
You are missing out. There are so many more pink drinks than just Cosmos. There's like so many that I'm definitely not going to name because I don't really go to bars, so I don't actually know the name of them. But there are like a ton of pink drinks.
Then this is your quest. After you have completed this and brought this back, you will help me and open a bar here, made only of pink drinks.
That sounds epic, Your Majesty. I am so down.
Do you have any more questions about Imicror, eater of bunnies, or anything? I'll have my people show you how to get to his lair, but I don't really know how much else I can give.
The, so we're sure. Let's try the booze plan, I guess, and not get seen. Any notices on the weaknesses of the elves that you mentioned?
Well, they are insufferable, so you could try and lean into that. Maybe mess with their ego some? That's
Okay.
about the only thing on an elf that's massive, usually.
Fair. Not much for the fighting, so anyone else have any other questions? Levi? McScales, who I totally have seen before today?
Yeah, pardon me, Your Majesty. Could I grab one of these here cupcakes? I feel like it might be useful.
You
know,
want to
like, just in
take from
case.
your king's dragon horde?
No. Because I thought it might help the mission, but if that's too much, then that's good.
And she will open up her mouth wide, and you will see like pink smoke kind of curling out of her nostrils, and just a stream of thank you to Heather for this idea. Just a stream of cotton candy just pink cotton candy just comes out of her mouth, not pointed at anybody, just kind of around. She says, "There, you can take of that what you will."
Yeah, this gives me ideas.
This gives me questions, but I don't think I want the answers to any of them, so...
Is that from like your digestive system? Like, did you like make that inside your body, or do you just like have cheek pouches?
I'm not a squirrel, but thank you. Or a hamster. It's my breath weapon. So just like other dragons who create fire or electricity or ice, I create beautiful treats.
No, I don't create beautiful treats.
You don't. You create acid, and I would prefer that you not do that near my beautiful treat. Yeah.
All right, let's go, guys.
And she starts blinking fast, and like the wind
Oh,
starts
God!
like. Okay, so some rando schmando tells you how to get to the Immercur's lair from Grio's. And so you actually, the lair is like a beautiful, like Candyland style castle. Like it's just all swirls and beautiful, like it's ridiculous. It's opulent. It's a bit over the top.
I feel like we just, our feet stick to the floor everywhere we move. Sort of,
It's like a movie theater floor. You just like
oh God. Did she, you know, I never thought to ask my parents or grandparents or, I don't know, anyone who's been alive more than 5 days. Did she vomit this entire place up? Is this, oh God.
I'd be here for it if she did.
No, that's pretty cool.
Okay, so you leave your beautiful castle, your beautiful candy vomit castle, and you travel for a ways, and you go through some woods.
Just
and
snapping off all the sticks as we walk.
right, just,
Think you got
So-
enough there? Go. What was?
Never.
I mean, we can collect
Right.
firewood if we're gonna camp for the night. You don't have to grab twigs every few seconds. I mean, you
Do
could.
not understand their power?
You know, I don't understand their powers. That's pretty cool.
just really just laid back response to the weird screams in my face. This is fine. So you notice in front, like around you, you get the sense that you see some like bunnies and stuff hopping around, but you get the sense that there are more dangerous creatures. And as you keep walking further, there is just like a whole big group of grizzly bears just hanging out, like 20 of them. Just like it's weird because
So
in our
many
world,
bears.
they don't really hang out together so much, but like here, it's just a bear party, and they're all just kind of chatting, hanging around, other stuff, and they are directly blocking your path. And it is a path where there's like rocks on either side. It's not like an easy like we'll just go around the path and it'll be fine. But yeah, you currently have a group of 20 grizzly bears that are just chilling.
Yeah,
Hanging
hey
out.
birds, you got any of that booze?
I have so many birds and bears under my coat. That's why it keeps like chirping and it's so like big and smells kind of weird. Should
Yeah, we
look for them
noticed.
some birds?
Oh well, I was thinking maybe some booze. I mean, those bears look like they could really party. So, what do you reckon?
Oh. Okay, I guess we can try booze first. That's fine.
Yeah, one of them already has a solo cup, so I'm sure they'll like the booze.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna take out a handle of vodka and chuck it at the bears. Like I'm.
Oh, I was
to
thinking
them.
we
Like,
were just gonna walk
underhand.
in and like give it to them rather than like throw it. But that's fine. We can try it that way.
underhand tossing to handle the vodka at the bears.
Roll vodka at the beers. Roll me a d6, and you can add 2 because you're using your booze distraction specialty.
So I
That
got a
is a 7.
7. So
That is a success.
okay.
Yeah, you have to get at least a 6.
At least a
Um,
6. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Jesus.
it's a hard to succeed game. Yeah, you have to roll a d6. You succeed only on a 6. But you can add 2 if you're used as your distraction specialty, and for every other distraction currently going on, you add 1
Oh,
for
that's
that.
right. Yeah, yeah.
So like it's not
Nice.
gonna be like you successfully get the bears drunk and you leave. Like you guys gotta do stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
so the bears are just there, and suddenly you just hear like, oh man, what? Is that a handle of vodka right there? I mean, 5 o'clock somewhere, right, bros? And they like bear elbow each other and like, you know,
It's like
chest bump a little
6:30
bit.
here.
And then they kiss.
Well, this was an unexpected twist.
Well, yeah, vodka kiss party. Let's do it, bros.
Vodka kiss party.
Bears, vodka in their mouth, just like snouts pushed together, stuff. Yeah. So
What
there's
have I done?
You know, guys, I think we distracted them.
Yeah. I
Pretty
think that went
distracted.
really well.
But also, do they like need some birds too?
They're still in the pack.
Probably use some.
They're
Probably
not.
use some food catering.
Yeah.
Consider
we
that.
might.
Enough.
We kind of want them to like leave or fall asleep, so maybe some more booze would be nice. You got anything a little bit stronger, birds?
I have moonshine, which is like super strong. I can just like roll them a whole keg full of moonshine. That's they're like, oh, right now, definitely. I'm gonna do that.
Maybe
Yeah,
first we could so like if we basically this is a pass, right? It's like maybe over there, just in like that little sort of copse of trees, we could set up some food and put the wine there, or the moonshine there, and we could just sort of get them to go to it, and then they'll be out of our way as they're getting drunk and making out.
Yeah, we can do like a catered moonshine kissing party. It's the best.
Yeah.
The world
That sounds
outside
brilliant.
the world outside
kissing.
Candy Vomit Castle is so strange.
Well, you never been to a bear kissing party before? Jeez, Twigs, get out more.
Definitely things.
I've only been alive for like 3
set up
days.
some moonshine and snacks.
So I think we're gonna set up a catered kissing party for the bears off of the path for them.
Yeah, we'd love those salty snacks. Drink more.
Who's doing what?
I'm getting booze set up for the bears.
I was basically hoping that Levi and I forgot Lena, your character's name. Birdie. Oh, okay. I skipped over that because I'm like, it couldn't be, right? That Levi and Birdie would set up essentially the open bar picnic, and then I could go point it out to the bears.
Yeah. Okay. Gosh, Matt suggested spin the Bertel, which I hate you.
Also, should
Far too small. Not
I
really
guess
good.
it's not really lying. I was gonna say Monty should point out to the bears because Monty's good lying.
Yeah.
But it's not lying.
I have pictures as well, so I could maybe like you could point and I could be like, oh hey, look at this awesome cool thing.
Yeah, because then that's like 3 aided distractions plus your distraction on there, which means like we literally can't fail. Even if you roll a 1, it's a 6. So I think that's a great plan.
Okay, so who wants to set up first? They will add 3 to their roll. Joel or Lena?
Okay. Joel, you can go first. And then I'll add my moonshine keg.
Snacks. Roll for
Gotta make
snacks.
lots of mini sandwiches. Did you say adding 3?
You add 3, so that is a success.
Nice.
So you pull out so many mini sandwiches, and you're just adding them to this, you've kind of made a nice spread over this, like, tree stump, like this big tree stump that's been, cut down by somebody. I don't know who has chainsaws here. Dwarves, probably. And you set up just a whole lot of nice, mini sandwiches, finger foods, all those kinds of things. Lena, now do you want to add some more booze? You get to add
Yeah.
4.
The strongest booze
booze.
possible. Just good enough.
Ooh.
Rolled a 2, so I got a 6.
So you put out the strongest moonshine that you open it up and literally you feel drunk just smelling it. And you place it out on the table and it looks real nice and cool, like a real cool hangout spot. And Galway, would you like to point?
Just gonna sort of toddle up to them, assuming I come up to like basically their shins. Excuse me, if you're not too busy kissing that 3 other bears, there's more.
Oh, bro.
Down here. Down.
Whoa. Bros. There's this little red guy here. He's talking to me about kissing. You want to kiss, bro?
No, but you did seem to enjoy
if we got time, I wouldn't. Anyway.
You did seem to enjoy the refreshments, and I thought I would point out to you because we walked by them. There's some more right over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, what's better than a vodka kissing party than a moonshine snack vodka kissing party? Am I right?
Half-chewed food while the moonshine and kissing is going.
Exactly. I mean, you need to refuel, right? You know you're gonna be going all night.
Yeah, bro, you know it.
Yeah,
Over the
that
big
fist
old
bump,
grizzly
man.
paw. Yeah.
Yeah, fist bump.
He tries to do a fist, but he just has this like giant clawed paw. It's just like.
Reach up, just sort of tap it with a stick.
So Galmet, I almost called
Galmet.
you Galmet. I don't know why I can't.
Here's
say
to
your
yet
name.
another.
Now I'm talking about Galway and Monty, so now it becomes Galman. It's fine. Galman and Jolly hanging out. Galway, would you please roll me a d6 and add 5?
Whoa.
I think
I
it's
think you
impossible
can
for you to
fail.
fail.
I thought I was going to roll a 1, and I was like, yes! Chase the mediocrity!
And then Monty, if you want to roll just for funsies, even though you'd be
Yeah, I'll
adding
roll
6.
just for funsies. I got also a 3.
Also a 3.
Nice. So yeah, they're like, yeah, bro, it's good looking out. And they all just kind of rush over and just start like drinking and eating sandwiches, but like kissing while they're still eating sandwiches. So it's like, it's nature, It's wild, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Is
You know
it?
how it is when bears eat sandwiches and then make out while they're drunk? It's nature.
Is it?
It's majestic. Absolutely majestic, don't you think, Twigs? So
Majestic.
beautiful. So beautiful.
Let me know how you enjoy the sandwiches, guys. I put a lot of effort into them. Anyway, bye.
It's
Yeah,
just
we gotta
"Oh."
go.
So now the path is clear, and you took no misfortune. How
Nice.
fortunate for you.
Run.
So yeah, you leave the drunk, horny bears behind you, and you. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. You walk along the path, and you are just kind of going along, and you start to see some blood around. And
Bunny blood.
you think it might be.
Oh no.
Just gonna like put my finger in a In retrospect, I have no idea why I would have done that. I've never eaten a rabbit, so that really didn't help anything. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Like that's
Also
like,
got some dirt. Oh,
do you need
God.
some
It
vodka?
looked pretty cool. You looked pretty dope doing it, so I mean the afterwards with the bit wasn't so cool, but
ruined
the
that.
first bit was.
Yeah, if you didn't say anything, I just would have assumed you were like a nature expert. And we're looking
Yeah, I
at
would have
stuff.
assumed you knew exactly what you were talking about. You would have been like, yeah, it's definitely bunny blood, and I would have 100% believed you.
Pointing and magic.
Do you
In
need
the-
some like vodka to wash it down? Because I have so much booze. Or
Sure.
bird. Bird?
Let's stick with the booze for now.
Okay, here you go. I'll just hand you a handle of vodka. Drink it all. It'll help you feel real good.
It's the size of me.
Drink it all.
Don't give in to peer pressure,
Glug,
Twigs.
glug,
just
glug. I'm just pouring it over my shoulder. Glug, 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 glug.
Well, you're handling that pretty well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Glug.
Chug, 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 chug.
The ground around you is just soaked as it's starting to pool downwards towards your feet.
I feel like I get done with that, like, that was refreshing. Look down and, like, begin just scraping off layers of encrusted, like, sponge sugar. It's a solvent. I've never really been able to feel anything through my feet.
That sounds like something you should see a doctor about.
I think it's
And
because
I'm-
of, like, the equivalent of 3 inches of platform heels
Hey,
of Captain
Have I
Candy.
got news for you? I have a bird doctor in my coat. I'm gonna pull out a little pigeon with a stethoscope and a med coat on. This
course
will
you
tell
are.
you exactly what's wrong with your feet.
And the little bird just hops over to Arnhem's feet and just goes and just starts like pecking around.
Why am I in Hotiful Boyfriend?
It's
love
the
that
best
game.
dating sim.
I love that game so
Yeah.
much.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I think we're on the right track, at least.
And the bird just starts eating all of the sugar off your feet.
Oh,
It's
And then-
coated in vodka.
that
And then goes
works.
completely crazy and dies and have a heart attack.
It's a bird doctor. It keeps listening to its heart with the stethoscope while it does it to make sure that it's doing all right.
I don't think it helps with the detection of bird pre-diabetes.
He flies over. Only one wing works now. Just kind of.
Had a stroke. Oh. Anyway, let's maybe move on. Give your doctor a bit of a bed rest. Hey, birds.
Okay, that sounds good. Because we do need to like find this dragon and do whatever we're doing. I wasn't really listening.
I think we're stealing shit and or killing things. One of them.
Oh, I'm not good at either of those.
Don't worry, I'm brilliant at both. So it's
Okay,
we're gonna be
we are
fine.
covered.
Yeah. That's what chick for lie. I can lie. Right.
Really? That's super cool.
Yeah, I got lots of experience. Anyway, we should be moving along. Getting dark.
As your hat just kind of sags a little bit.
I fixed my snoot. Yep.
You also appear to be a skilled physician, since your sort of face keeps breaking and you just go, boop, and it's back.
No, see, I'm double jointed. I got a double jointed snoot, so when it moves, it's just like the cool double joints in it that are moving. That's all.
What's
So,
the first
don't-
joint?
It's nothing to worry about. You got joints in your. Trust me. Anyway, we should just move.
Bird doctor
go.
just nods vigorously and just goes.
Falls
Say, look.
over.
Dr.
Yeah,
Pigeon's
yeah.
coming.
So, as you're following along, you see, more and more splotches of Galway checking the joints in his snoot. I don't think I've ever told a person they had a snoot before. This is fine. Anyway, you see more and more splotches of, I almost said bird blood, but it's bunny blood, all around as you're going, and you start to hear the rustling of things around you, and you get the feeling that you are now closer to the dragon's lair, and that there are elves, insufferable elves, filling this forested area, just constantly hunting for rabbits. So how can you use your skills to sneak around to get to the entrance of the lair without being caught by them? Or if you are caught by them, to get away and not have it be a problem, right? Because some of your
Okay.
stuff involves talking.
Mhm.
So
Here's an idea. We could use the twigs from you. I don't remember anyone's names. And the food
Twigs.
from
His
you.
name is Twigs.
Oh.
It's Arnhem.
Okay, we
See?
can use the
Twigs.
twigs from Twigs. And the
Arnhem Pete Tiny Boy. Oh, okay.
food from Levi.
It's Levi. Yeah.
Yeah, and the
From Hot
booze
Pants,
from
yeah.
me. And we
Yep,
can
yep.
set up like a trap, right? Like those live traps that you catch animals in. Like, I don't know, we like have to build it with the twigs. There's maybe not the most practical thing in the world, but I think we can do it together with enough booze.
I mean, we could also
To kill all the elves.
the adorableness commented that, I don't know, maybe if we offended their egos, they would, react. We could always, I don't know, say that there are some bears out of the front of the woods saying that, I don't know, the elves are too cowardly to go join their finger sandwiches
Kissing
and
party.
moonshine makeout party.
That's a good point. Maybe if we just like talk real loud about how the bears were like dissing these elves as we're walking along, maybe they'll hear us and go check out the bears instead of us.
Or, like, what if they like ruin the vodka kissing party or moonshine kissing party? Like, I don't want them to ruin their good time.
They're elves. They're not going to actually break up a moonshine kissing party. They're elves. And
also,
insufferable.
they might join in. They might make it a lot better. You don't know.
That would be like totally acceptable. Should we like try to, I don't know, like just drop some alcohol as like a trail so that they can be drunk by the time they get there?
I mean, here's the thing. It's a little known fact, but elves actually hate to look up. And I'm really good at climbing trees, guys. So what I could do is I could climb trees and then whisper down to people about the bears. Or if you want, I can teach some of you people to climb trees, so you can talk about bears too.
Sounds amazing. But we need to, like, if you do that, like, help you somehow, because that's how we get more points.
you
So-
just speak something into the world, and you're just like, this is a true fact that everybody knows.
How great!
I'm really good at lying, guys. Didn't you know?
Everybody knows elves hate looking upwards. It's a common fact.
It is so common, Rachel.
It's what I heard. My uncle told me that.
Exactly right.
Yeah, I've heard that too. They like looking down their noses, not up.
There you go. That's why they're so
That's-
insufferable.
Exactly. It makes perfect logical sense.
Maybe it was the other
in
way
this world.
around, but anyway.
Okay, hey, how about to assist you? I give you some of these like little mini shooters. I have so many and so many yummy flavors, and you can just kind of drop them down while you're whispering into the night. And it'll be super like creepy and epic and also like involve getting drunk.
So, like, I really like the idea of Hot Pants going up and whispering, but as a bear, so that, like, it sounds like they're listening to the party from a distance, and then we'll walk along and talk about how the bears were dissing them. And that way, we've got, like, a story collaboration type of thing going on.
And we can use your
that makes sense.
salesperson skills for that. That sounds good. And then I'll drop a trail of shooters.
And yeah, if we did the shooters and just like draw out some arrows this way to drunk bear makeout fest with
No elves allowed.
finger food. Yeah.
I love this. This is like the best.
Yeah.
Ad. It is
We're all so smart,
good.
you guys. We're so fucking smart. We're gonna get this
So
done so
smart.
quick. Yeah.
Cool.
All right,
So
Twigs.
who wants to
I
go
guess you-
first?
What should go first? Maybe the signs should go first.
I think so.
Sure.
I think that makes sense.
The
Shooter
signs
trail?
that are pointing.
Yep.
Okay, so Galway, roll me a d6 and you'll add 2.
4, so
Ooh.
6.
God, you guys are just full of fucking
Yes.
successes. Okay, so you put up a whole bunch of signs with, lovely arrows that are totally pointing in the correct direction.
This is all my great uncle did every day before he died. I think her
Made bear
adorableness
kiss
might
and
have
party
eaten
signs?
her. Just signs generally. Not so much the bear kissing. We weren't really loud outside of the palace. I'm beginning to understand why.
You lived in a palace?
We literally all just
We all
came
do.
from it.
I
The
don't
Candy
live in a
Palace
I live with my birds.
in your coat.
Yeah, in my
Ow.
coat.
You like fold
And
your
my yeah, it just goes.
How
I'm just
do you-
gonna pull it over my head and
I
crouch
stuck
down.
myself into my shell. like this.
Okay,
Yeah,
everybody's gone now. Everybody's gone.
Yeah, pop back out.
Man, you guys are really good at hiding.
I'm
You're
ready
gonna
up.
I
hide in
got
the
nothing.
tree.
I'm just in the middle of the clearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next step is the shooter trail, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that with the signs, right? We can put a little, like, case
So
you
that they're
put-
like pre-gaming, right? Gonna get them
Exactly.
It's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna leave out a nice pile of shooters and really fruity flavors because I think that's what elves probably like.
Of course. Yeah, roll d6, add 3.
Yes.
8.
Whew. It rolls so slowly and I don't see it, so it's like 1, and I'm just like, ugh. Yeah, so you successfully leave out what you think elves will like, and you've got a bunch of different types of schnapps. You've got like peach schnapps and peppermint schnapps, and just so many different of those kinds. You've got like hazelnut liqueur, like it's just all this kind of fancy shit.
I'm just
that you
picturing
think that
mango
elves-
colada hard seltzer.
Oh,
Alright,
I
then
just
it's
thought of something that would also be
Yeah.
helpful. I have this
Yeah.
talking parrot in my coat. Levi, do you want to have it so you can like have a conversation with it in the trees? Because then it's like
Yeah, that's a
definitely
good
the bear
idea.
talking.
Oh yeah, that would totally make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the birds sound. I was about to ask what the birds sounded like, but that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
here you
believable.
go. It's only a little boozy. It's okay. It's good. I'll hand you a really ruffled looking parrot.
It's gonna hop its feathers out.
All right, come on.
Need more?
What's the parrot's name again? I might have missed it.
Booze.
Ain't all
Okay.
you birds called booze?
No, the patron is named Dr. Booze.
Of
Yeah, okay,
course. There's
I'll
Dr.
bring-
Booze, Madam Booze,
Right. But
he worked-
this one's just booze.
He worked hard for that degree. You will address him as Dr. Booze, God damn it.
Right, I apologize.
Respect.
I'm sorry,
All right,
Dr.
well,
Booze.
come on, Booze. Let's go. He starts taking like rope from his pulley system, more like a grappling hook than a pulley, and starts climbing up the trees to have a
Okay.
conversation with a parrot.
So you're gonna have a conversation with a parrot.
Going upwards.
Yes, yes, yes. What's the conversation? I'll be the parrot.
I feel like we would have talked about this. Am I pretending to be one of the bears?
Yeah,
Or just someone talking about
yeah.
the party of the bears?
No. You're pretending to be one of the bears, like,
And
because
we're-
if you go
and-
up
Yeah.
and make it sound like you're far away by whispering, then it'll sound like the bears are
Parrots
saying,
are
like,
so
"Oh,
good at
this party's
whispering."
so great without any elves," stuff like that. Because that's what bears sound like, apparently.
Whispering, which I'm not gonna do because Mike won't pick it up. He whispers to the parrot as soon as he's relatively sure he's near some of the scouting elves. Hey, brah, that party's really good, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah. Hello.
yeah. I'm glad none of those other foresty guys came in. That would really totally ruin the party.
Wait, why is my picking up now?
I wasn't hearing anything.
I know. I was like, oh no. Here, I'll bring it right here. Hello.
Nice, real velvety.
Hello.
kinda
This is
haunted.
my. Yeah.
This is
what the parrot
podcast.
sounds like.
This is what the parrot sounds like when it sobers up.
Right. Elves are buzzkills.
I know, right?
Don't look at me like that. Eric just walked in the room. It's like, yeah, my face. He started running. Don't open the windows. People are going to hear me say weird things on the
Really weird thing.
Even more than usual. Even more than usual, Eric. Do you know what that
They're
entails?
listening parties. I can't have our neighbors hear this. Yeah, but we only have a whole house fan to cool the house down, so we need to have the windows open to bring in the cold air. And so he opened the window right next to me, and I'm like, great, cool, great. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, elves are buzzkills. That's what the parrot just
Yeah,
said.
they were.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this microphone back down so I'm not holding it next to me so that it picks up my horrible screeching. Eric doesn't even care about my plight. He's a monster. I think he's moving around so fast because I think he's in a waiting screen for an Overwatch game. And he was like, I could open the windows really quick around the entire house. Anyway, that's my life. So, was this intended to have it be that you also roll Lena and then Angel rolls? Or with your bird
No,
help?
I mean, I
just-
was definitely going to roll. I don't know what I would add to that, though.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know
it's
how
just
much of that
Joel
is
with
really the...
assistance from me and Galway.
Yeah, so Joel, you'll roll as D6 and add 4.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Not 6.
Okay.
You
I
guys
got
just
my
aren't gonna
phase.
fucking fail, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like the elves kind of are like, they just say these bears think they're better than us. They think that we can't party.
And then like the last part of the plan, I think, was then like Monty using. Fuck, what is your character's
My
name?
lying.
Mixed
Scales.
Scales.
Skills using the powers of salesmanship too.
I think it was just lying, wasn't it? This
Sure.
time around.
Oh yeah.
So is Twigs and Birds with me? Because I can't just be talking to myself.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, and I think
Okay.
Yeah, I
cool.
was gonna say I'm with you as well. I thought the idea was like we were all talking more or less as if we are what we are and had just
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
the party.
Yeah, exactly. So McScales. Fucking McScales. That's the dumbest name. I just need a pair of sunglasses.
Top of your
just
birthday
walk
hat
off.
snoot. Yes, very
Yeah,
much. So you
exactly.
do.
My birthday hat snoot. Yeah, and he's just gonna be like, yeah, that party sounded pretty wild, huh? I mean, those bears were really going for it, and woo, it was a lot of fun. Good thing they invited us and not the elves, right? I mean, God, nobody wants to party with them.
At some point, it was difficult to tell where the finger sandwiches ended and the bear snouts began. I don't
it
know.
was so great. So
Yeah,
much.
that's how you know it's a good party.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
the best party I've ever
such a
been
good
to.
party. Yeah, me too. So good. Yes, I think that's
These elves are just like, the fuck is happening? Yeah. So you can add a 5, right? So you can't fail, but roll me anyway.
And I get a 1.
0.
Yeah, 2.
Ah, beautiful. So yeah, all the elves that are in your area, you just hear them start to like all just running like real fast through. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is how they run. They run with karate hands as they run. Yeah, they run real fast through, now I'm doing finger guns, through the forest, over to the bear love party. That's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
And you continue through the forest unhindered. And
Just haunted by the memories.
and you begin to see this area of like toppled rocks and just like stone columns. I'm all not in sync on my thing right now, so every time I put my arm down, I'm like, oh, it doesn't go down right away. It's fine. You see like columns toppled and all these things. It's just this big pile of ruins. But it's also just like surrounded by like flowing magma. Everything, like there's not a whole lot of like living trees around here and other things like that. And you see a handful of insufferable elven guards with like spears and stuff standing kind of at the entrance of this ruins. And I think that we can take a break here.
Cool. All right, everybody, we're going to take about a 15-minute break. So we'll be back at, what would that be? 10:40 Eastern, 8:40 Mountain. Hang in there. Go to your own bear finger sandwich and moonshine party and be back in time to hang out with us more as we determine we can't even see the rails anymore. That's how far off them we are. I'm not sure they were there to begin with, in all truth. But yeah, come join us, enjoy more laughs, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Manage your fluids.
Hello, everyone. We're back. I'm going
Hi.
to. There we go.
I told people here that I made a sandwich that's too big for my mouth while we were on break. So it's been messy. So get ready for it. Oh, fuck. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
And tally mark.
Everything
Slide off.
fine?
Top started to slide off. It's fine. Fixed it. I didn't get mayonnaise everywhere. I do have mustard all over my chest, though. It's a nice catcher for food. That's the good things about chests. No? Okay.
I mean,
Anyway.
there's many good things about chess, but that's just me, I guess.
Fair. Yeah, so we had our lovely group of kobolds and a turtle, secret turtle.
Secret
No,
turtle.
I'm a kobold. See, it says right here on
Turtle.
my ID.
There you go. I'm a real kobold.
Yeah.
Why do you
absolutely.
have ID?
To prove that I'm a real kobold. You don't have your kobold ID?
No, I'm just a kobold.
No, you gotta have your ID. You never know who's gonna ask questions. Gotta be prepared.
You know, I was
Sorry.
gonna get one, but you have to be 5 days old to get your ID, and I'm only 4, so it kind of, I
Exactly.
didn't want to fake any identification.
Yeah, that's right.
So our lovely kobolds have been given a task from Grio Gedunth the Adorable, their mighty pink dragon king, to steal from Imacror, Eater of Bunnies, the rival dragon king, who's way less cool. And so far, they have used their distracting powers to throw a alcohol finger sandwich bear kiss party, and to make elves feel jealousy that they were not invited to said alcohol finger sandwich bear kiss party and run off to join it. And now you have found yourself at the entrance to the ruined castle of Imacror, Eater of Bunnies. And you see that it is guarded by more of these insufferable elves.
But what are
Got
the?
any pizza? Oh, sorry, twigs. You gonna say something?
But if Imacror eats the bunnies, what the hell are the elves eating? There
I
seem to
mean,
be a
there's
lot
more
of them.
food in this forest than bunnies. They can get other food, right?
Can they?
Just watching Rachel get the
Can they?
There's lots of other food around here. We can't eat anything you say.
Is that one or
Anyway,
two check marks?
I think I got an idea. If we can deliver a pizza, oh god, what the fuck did that voice turn into? We could be delivering a pizza.
Bunny pizza.
Yeah, that'd be super great if I had a pizza. I mean,
You don't have
I've
any
got
pizza?
no, I got some salted pork, cotton candy, some spices. I didn't know I had that bagel in there. But yeah, there's a bagel in there. Yeah, I found a bagel.
So,
Okay, so hear me out.
I can disguise food as pizza, probably.
Right, and with beer, we can take the bagel and the cotton candy and the beer and mix it together to make this paste like dough, and then put the salted pork on top of it, and it will totally look like pizza and taste
And we're gonna put it into a
delicious because
wood-fired
of the
oven, right?
booze. I don't have
And
that.
then
I have
wait
birds.
up to 2 hours. Oh,
I don't have 2 hours either.
Wait,
Oh.
2
I got
hours?
some drinking to do.
How long does it take you to cook pizza? Takes like 30 seconds.
think
In a good
It's
oven.
like 15 minutes.
No, in a
It's like
wood-fired
15
oven.
minutes. I think more.
It's
You
meant
do
to
have a
take, like, 2
kobold with
minutes.
fire breath.
You know, kobold pizzas have different ingredients, so they take 2 hours to cook.
Like cotton
Okay.
candy and beer.
That's fine.
None of
I
which are
understand.
the ingredients of a pizza, but leaving that aside also feels
they
like, given
definitely
that
are.
we're
Anyway, let's assume we have the pizza.
so,
Then what do we do with that?
but also should we put like
Well,
bunnies on the
then
pizza?
mixed scales. I don't
Well-
think they eat bunnies, do they?
Are we delivering it to
No,
them or
but
to
Twigs,
Immature?
Twigs is understanding what I'm saying. We come up to the elves saying we got a pizza for what's his fuck, the big dragon king in here.
Imgur the
with-
bunny eater? I don't remember.
That's
Good
the
old
guy.
what's his fuck.
Old what's his fuck. And we got a rabbit pizza for him, a bunny pizza. It's real exclusive, brand new place. Wants him to try their new stuff. You know?
Hey,
It's the old sales pitch.
I've got a deal for you, McScales. I'm doing a sales pitch now, and I am not as good at it as you are. But I have a bird that wears bunny ears. It's the Easter birdie. So it's definitely gonna look like a bunny. So I can just, here you go. I'll just pull out a sparrow that's got little bunny ears on. So we just put Easter birdie on the pizza, and it's gonna be great. It looks exactly like a bunny. We can deliver the bunny pizza. It's gonna be wonderful.
Tell you what, I love where your head's at. I'm loving this little mascot. Why don't we get him to sit on my shoulder and say that he's the bunny mascot for the new bunny pizza parlor that's opening up in the forest a couple miles away? That way we don't have
sounds
to
good
murder
to me.
your bird.
Right. I don't really like what's his fuck. I don't want what's his fuck to eat it. So
Exactly.
that's a good
What
point.
is his actual name?
Imgur the bunny eater? I don't know. I've just turned him into
Imgur.
it. I've just turned him into a social media site.
Imgur.
IMECRUR.
Imgur.
I was surprisingly close.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So we can whip up a pizza, make a twig box maybe. I'm trying to think of what twigs can do. Twigs can do something, and then we'll get the bird, and I'll try and give him the old sales pitch for this new bunny pizza parlor that's opening up.
yeah, that sounds perfect. And we'll bring some beer also because everybody loves
Of
beer
course.
with pizza.
Of course, you can't have one without the other.
Right. I mean, that's not true. No, you can have beer without pizza, but you can't have pizza without beer. But you can. I've had a lot of beer without pizza.
Shocking,
Oh.
truly.
Okay, so is this just gonna be like a montage with like dramatic music in the background? We
Yes.
somehow mash
Yeah,
together a pizza.
I don't believe
Oh,
in my
I've been-
abilities to make this pizza. Pizzant? Yeah.
I found music and I forgot. This was our.
Perfect.
I turned it down some because usually it's loud. This was supposed to be our background music the whole time. I forgot to press play. 'Cause
Nice.
That's how I work. Because it's nice, adventure-y music.
It is.
Levi, do you need some like liquid courage if you don't believe in your pizza making abilities? I have some tequila. Tequila gives me a lot of courage.
I mean, I've never tried tequila before, but sure. I mean,
Here you go. It's
what's the worst
delicious.
that could happen?
It will make your pizza making so good. Such good pizza making.
Alcohol makes your abilities so much better.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
This is-
of course.
Lena's mandatory PSA. Alcohol does not make your abilities better. Don't drink, kids. Well, you could drink, but not if you're kids.
This
So
is
I
going
guess-
well.
Pizza Maker is kicking this off. Let's
Okay,
see
so
here.
can I get a montage description first of what everybody's
Yes.
doing together?
Matt, what's the montage song?
So the alcohol me is assisting with the pizza making because I'm including beer in the crust and also gave him liquid courage. So I think he's making the pizza, but I gave him those things already. I don't know if I need to roll for that.
Yep, you roll first.
So we are apparently also in the montage of Vacation. All I ever wanted. Vacation.
I
Gonna
rolled a
seduce an
6.
elf.
Jesus Christ.
No misfortune, only booze.
No misfortune, only an understanding that kobolds die in 11 days from liver failure.
Yay. Vacation. I finished my messy sandwich. Don't worry about my shirt below what you can see. Fine.
I wasn't.
I didn't drop entire slices of avocado on it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Rachel.
I wasn't until you said that.
I can eat like a normal human being. It's just these are circumstances. Anyway, Lena rolled a 6 plus 2 is an 8. So you successfully help boozify Levi and the pizza dough to make it super, super great. Anyway, Levi, you can roll with a plus 3.
That's another 6.
Are you guys ever gonna
This
what
fucking
is
is
the
it?
fail?
best
What the
pizza I
hell?
have ever made.
Just as a quick question,
Looking
Levi,
real good.
how many pizzas have you made?
2. One of them burnt. One of them, I mean, my aunt got food poisoning, but just ignoring those 2, yeah, it's the best pizza I've ever made. Considering
Absolutely.
it's not pizza.
Looks great.
Yeah. I think I might have put too much cotton candy, but, you know, it's a pizza.
Just add a little more booze. It'll fix it right up, I
You can't-
promise.
You've
You
got
can't
to
have a
put it there.
pizza without cotton candy, so don't worry. More cotton
Everybody
candy, the
knows
better.
that. Sweet. So, can I get just maybe a bit of a montage or a description of something from both Lena and Joel about how the fuck this pizza was made? I just want to
Lena seemed to
visualize it
describe
because
that we were
right now it's
making
beer and
dough.
cotton candy.
Yeah.
You succeeded, so I want to understand how does the cheese look? The cheese.
Made this really delicious, thick paste of a dough. It's so good out of cotton candy and beer. And then, and the bagel, because Levi said
The
that
bagel.
he
The bagel
had
is
a
the
bagel.
base of the
Yeah, so
You need
it's
the base of the dough. Like,
really good. And then cotton
Obviously.
candy is sprinkled on top, like white cotton candy, right? Because it comes in that color. I've seen it before, for real. Sprinkled on top for the cheese, and then what did you have? Smoked pork? I don't know.
Yeah, I have salted pork and spices.
Yeah, that's
And
the
then-
rabbit.
Wait, what's
Funny.
sprinkled on top for the cheese?
Cotton candy. And then
Oh, of course. I'm
spices
sorry.
and salted pork are on top as the toppings, and it's
He
delicious.
also finds some mushrooms in the woods. He doesn't know if they're, edible mushrooms, but they look nice.
They look really
Doesn't
good.
matter. Doesn't matter if they're edible or not.
It might be better for us if they're not.
It might
Also,
be.
vacation all I ever wanted. Vacation, don't know how a pizza's made.
These are the new beautiful lyrics.
Joel has
Monty,
clearly
since
made a
you don't-
pizza before.
You don't watch Spire. Every time that we have a montage for anything, it must have the song Vacation behind it,
course.
according to chat. So now anytime there's a montage, there's a vacation song. So, okay, so we've got a heat. And what do?
I get a felt like a permanent marker out of my bag and draw a mustache on my my snoot paper
course.
hat thing, just to be sure, like a curly mustache. And that's my preparation. I don't need to do anything else.
And you've got the little
Oh yeah, and the
Easter
bird.
birdie.
I draw a mustache on the bird too. Just
Because Easter birdie is going to
died
assist with your
From
lying.
ink poisoning.
Rachel!
No.
Lashed together.
It's like that's a step too far for Lena.
Lash together a little prop up set of sticks to hold it on McScale's shoulder. There. No one will
Done.
know.
I think I could use your pointing skills, Twigs, when we're presenting. You know, a good bit of flair. You know what I'm saying?
Go
Hmm.
roll me a D100.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I didn't know there were hundreds in this game.
Oh my
It's
god.
not.
97.
97. Is that good or bad?
Okay. So you prop up the bird on McScale's shoulders, the bunny bird, and as you prop it up,
It's the
some-
Easter birdie.
I'm sorry, the Easter birdie. Well, it's about to be the Easter bunny because as Arnhem props up the with these twigs that are totally magical. They actually are totally magical, and the Easter birdie starts to just transform and is just a little bunny, and the prop up is like a little tiny throne that it's sitting on McScale's shoulders, and it just is sitting there like, and it just has an actual real curly mustache on it now.
Behold the power of Twigs!
I love it, but we can't let
Whoa.
what's his fuck eat it.
I was like,
He's not
if
gonna eat
Golly
it, it's
rolls
fine.
above a 90, I will let this happen. And then he rolled a 97, so
Wow. Twigs, I didn't know you actually had magic in you. That's pretty cool. I thought you just liked sticks. Weirdo. Thanks.
even in your compliment, you still fucking put him down.
Yep, sure
That was
did.
like a whiplash on Galway's face, just like.
I love you so much.
Oh no, you're
so
fine.
sorry,
I'm
so
just,
mean to
I'm just
everyone.
sitting here trying to like improv this character. I'm like, okay, how would he respond? Never mind. Disregard. What's over here?
I'm a salesman. I have to be a dickhead.
It's fair.
Okay, so you now have a pizza, and you have an actual mustachioed bunny on a little throne on your shoulder. And
Awesome.
I will let you roll with a +4.
Okay.
So that just
I'm
means if
gonna-
you roll with a 1, if you roll a 1, you fail.
Yep. Cool. I'll go up to the. I'll be pretending to like check something on a list or something. You know how delivery people have like their little phone
Like
and
shipping
they're, like,
manifest. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Clipboard.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna wander up to the front gate and say, "Hey, I got a deluxe bunny pizza for how do you say this? Endeavour, the eater of bunnies."
Rachel pulls out her cheek. She doesn't remember. Imacror.
Imacroy,
Peasant?
yeah. Look, I'm just the delivery man. Yeah,
You're the
I gotta.
delivery peasant. Keep it correct.
Sure, that's fine.
We
You
didn't
can call
order
me whatever you
anything
want.
to.
No, you didn't. But Hellfire's Bunny Pizza apparently did. They're setting up shop in the forest a couple miles away, and they wanted to send Imacroy, the eater of bunnies, his magnificentness, free samples. See if he wanted to maybe get interested.
There's a pizza shop of bunnies opening in the woods.
Yeah, absolutely. Not for bunnies, made
I'm-
from bunnies.
Is this
It's a very
is
important
this run
distinction.
by bunnies or is it
No.
bunnies ingredients?
It's bunnies as ingredients, not run by bunnies. That would be horrific. I
Break
can't
down
believe you
your
would even suggest
pricing
that.
for me, so I want to know how much does an extra large cost compared to a small? Is it really economically feasible for us to stop hunting so many bunnies if we could just order bunny pizza from you guys?
Well, I'm very glad you asked. I actually have a pre-made slideshow right here, and I put on my mini projector.
This is Twig's time to shine and point.
Exactly. Twigs.
I was
Twigs,
gonna
I need my assistant. Twigs. I need some pointing. And I turn on the slideshow, and it's like on the side of a tree or something, a pretty big tree. Now we see here, we've got, it's just like a picture of a rabbit, and it's got It's just like a funny rabbit. So we've got like the haunch bit here, very prime piece of meat right there. We get rid of all the other junk.
Yes,
So
His
you won't
Majesty
need to
loves
be.
that.
Just gonna like
Yeah.
slam the pointer into the image of the bunny. Just pull out another twig.
Yeah, exactly. We kill them good, just like that. Skin them. You don't gotta do any of the skinning stuff anymore. Chop them up real good, put them on a pizza. And we're thinking about expanding to calzones. If this goes well. So, you're gonna have
Calzones.
some variety.
Also,
Yeah.
I
rabbit.
am tired of skinning so many rabbits. My gentle, gentle elvish hands can't take all of that work. They're starting to
Exactly.
look
You weren't built for
ragged.
labor.
You look like you're built more for finger sandwiches and beer and moonshine and
Exactly.
kissing bears.
Yeah, absolutely. You look like you would love to kiss a bear. Give a straight face after that one. Sorry.
Just on the dirt next to where this projector is going, just gonna quickly like scratch out a little map with lots of like arrows pointing around in case you're interested in that, which is sort of part of our event planning wing of the business.
we got a big. We're catering a big party, a big bear orgy down in the.
So how? Tell
A
me a little
borgy,
bit
if you will.
more.
orgy.
Tell me a little bit more about this Bergy. How?
Honestly,
Don't
it's
the teeth hurt? I think the
honestly
teeth would
there's
hurt my delicate elvish skin. I don't know why I'm turning Jewish all of a sudden.
none of your fellow guards seem to be very concerned about that. They were really into this idea.
Oh yeah. Other guards loved it, but listen, we're
So are other
just,
guards fucking bears?
apparently, yeah. I mean,
It's
apparently
more-
it's the new elvish thing.
It's more they and the bears have that happening. We're more just the event planning services.
Yeah, and delivery people, don't forget that. We're just in charge of getting MacLeod his free samples.
Not gonna lie, this is a weird business model.
Well, you gotta be unique in this new cutthroat market. In this economy, you really gotta cut out your niche. And we saw a niche, and now we're going for it.
As McScale says, cut out your niche. Artem is just going to like ram another twig through the projected bunny. Carve.
I'm gonna click the slide, and it's just gonna be a picture of like a bear and an elf. Just not quite, just looking at each other. See, with like a love, and like the slide is like love heart. See?
Wow, you really
Bunny
had
pizza.
this business model all planned out.
Exactly. We saw a gap in the market, and we're trying to fill that gap. That's all we're.
With Bergies.
Exactly, and bunny pizza.
Roll a d6 for me and add 4.
It's a dodecahedral.
Yes!
It's a dodecahedral
Nice.
peg in a dodecahedral hole.
Yes.
They're like, well,
Thanks.
all right. I mean, I guess it would help us a lot if we didn't have to skin so many fucking rabbits and, like I said, delicate
That's the-
hands.
It's the bears.
Exactly.
The fucking is the bears.
That
Yeah.
That was
True,
slide like
I-
3, I think.
Imicror hasn't really fucked a bear before, as far as I know, but, we're not. No, we are ones to judge. I'm not going to lie. We're very much ones to judge. Yeah, I'm sure. Let's see if this can work. Come on in with your free pizza sample.
Thank you
Oh,
so
you have
much. Hey,
More
team,
people
come
with
on,
you?
let's go.
All 4 of you need to
Right.
deliver a pizza.
I'm
Oh,
the booze
Yeah, I'm part of the
girl.
catering service.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got more
I gotta set
catering
up my
gear.
booze.
We got, complimentary
Yeah, she's in charge
alcohol,
of the
and
drinks.
also
Also,
Yeah.
complimentary alcohol for the guards too. Some little shooters. Here you go. They're so good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting here like, I'm like, oh wait, that was me.
yeah, that,
Oh wait, the guards were me.
I mean, I'll take
What
one
are the
of
guards gonna do? Oh, right. And they'll, knock it back. Yeah, you enter into the lair of Imicror, eater of bunnies.
What are we actually doing here?
Treasure.
Yeah, we're after the treasure.
Not dying.
Okay. Cool.
So it's real friggin' hot in here, just like sweltering. You're all sweating except for Arnhem. Arnhem's fine.
Finally.
Everybody else is just sweating. Like where the party hat connects to your mouth is just starting to get that weird wet cardboardness.
I just like pull it off, get a handkerchief, and like wipe my face, and then just put it back again.
That's triple jointed now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you wander as you wander around for a while, and you're able. Oh, here, wait, I have sneaky music too. Of course I do. Play my sneaky adventure music. You're able to like go around in these ruins of this lair and figure out how to hide and not be seen. And no other elves seem to notice you or give a shit. But you come to a point where there is just this moat of lava around an enclosed chamber. And it is guarded by a handful of other kobolds, and they're all fiery red kobolds. And you get the feeling that behind this door, is the dragon and his horde. But right now, there are a bunch of fiery kobolds. I'd say 3. Guarding the door around, and there's a river of lava around. So the only way in is where they are.
We still got that pizza?
You lost it. Like while you were sneaking around and doing things and trying to hide and do stuff.
Yeah,
you set it down.
dropped it.
It just
and then
slowly
forgot about
melted.
Yeah, it just disintegrated. I like that.
The cotton
It was
candy
just made of
couldn't
cotton
stand the
candy.
heat. It just you were just holding like beer-soaked hands.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the plan?
Vodka?
So let's review our assets. Magical
I can
twigs.
talk real good. Yeah, we got
Good
magic
talking.
twigs. I can talk. Booty shots and booze and birds.
I'm gonna use the booty shorts yet. Like, let's get a party going in here. I have a disco bird. I'm gonna pull out a bird that has a little afro and is wearing a little disco suit. And this bird just like loves partying. And then we can use the booty shorts and the booze and get real distracting.
I like the party idea, but what if we tried to scare him instead? Like what if
Like a Halloween party.
what's the name? What if we put McScales in your cloak, and I raised you up with a pulley so that you look like you're just hovering in midair, and then you say some real spooky stuff about how Tiamat's gonna have vengeance on all of them.
And then you do
I
that
like
thing where
that
you like
idea.
break the entire front of your face for a while and then put it back.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, triple jointed thing. Yeah.
I got no idea what I'm double jointed. See, and I kind of wiggle it, but I got no idea what you're talking about. I literally do it in front of you. It's like I ain't never done this before. It's a snoot. It's attached to my face.
McScales doesn't have a freaky face, okay?
Yeah,
McScales is perfect how McScales is.
totally normal. Totally kobold. See, it says right here on my ID.
Yeah, totally normal kobold with a beautiful face and a real divine love for booze.
Exactly.
Fine.
That's true. I guess so. Then we're going with the party route. That makes
What
sense.
When
twig?
did this
I'm
get?
just
When did
gaslighting the shit out of Twig.
when did this get religious?
I mean, booze is always religious. Like, booze is like my deity. Booze and the Holy Ghost or whatever. It's so good.
Booze and the Holy Ghost.
Quote board.
I think that's called communion. Yeah.
Right. And then you
Yeah.
have a little bird afterwards, and it's great. Boozy birds.
Okay, so can you show me
What
how
is
to use
the-
your coat so I can like open it up and release a bunch of like falcons or something?
You-
Like
We can get
scare 'em
into my
off.
coat together. I'm not leaving my coat. This is where I live. But you can get
That's
in my
fine.
coat with me.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, and then we open it up and we release like all the birds of prey. I have a lot of birds of prey out here. And then
Yeah.
you do that thing with your face, which I don't think is freaky at all. I think it's beautiful, but
Thank
whatever
you. Thank you.
works. And yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. Oh no, I have an even better plan. So you're the top, you're the head, right?
Yeah,
I'm the
I am a
middle,
top.
and
Yes. Yep.
Beauty Shorts is the bottom, and then Twigs Arnhem sticks a twig up to raise us up. So Beauty Shorts is moving upwards, and you're popping your face off, and I'm releasing the birds of prey, and it's just gonna be beautiful.
Love it. I
Are
chuck
you telling
Twigs
me
my
you're going to have a turtle
my
on
laser
the top?
pointer.
You're going to have a turtle. So this is going to be the stacked trench coat.
Yep.
There's a turtle on the top with a party hat for a snoot,
Yep.
with a melting mustache still drawn there.
Yep.
In the middle is going to be birds releasing. And on the bottom,
Price
we're going to
specific.
have sculpted calves in hot pants and heels.
And
Also,
then Arnhem pointing at the hot pants.
Yeah, I've got my laser pointer, so I can. I'll give
Alternatively, I
Arnhem my
don't know if you're
laser
able.
pointer.
I was gonna say I don't know if you know how to do anything like that, but do you think you can make like magic-y effects? Like if any, I know your stick like turns something into another. Can you like create a light?
Little hearts just popping off. It'd be so cute.
I mean,
Oh, that was really high pitched.
maybe I don't really. Artem's just gonna like open a pocket, which is just a collection of twigs. Not really sorted. My family does pointing and magic, not filing systems or organization. I would also point out that up at the top of this teetering tower of terror, there is also a formerly Easter birdie, now actually bunny with a mustachio on a throne.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's gonna really help with the
And
whole
if-
"you damned because you eat too many bunnies" thing.
And if that plus the booty shorts doesn't say the divine acts of Tiamat, I don't know what does.
Sounds right.
Beautiful, perfect.
God, who do I make roll for what?
I don't even know who goes first with this.
Well, we kind of all go together because we're stacked on top of each other, and we've
Yeah,
got.
I mean, due to the stack, maybe I can roll first just for going upwards to see if the stack
Yeah, that makes
even
sense.
works.
And then Galway would roll
Otherwise-
last because he was pointing with his laser pointer, making like a cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're also the base of this
Mhm.
trench coat monstrosity. So
Okay.
if you fail, that's probably the most basic.
Okay.
All right, here we
so-
go.
Joel.
We're gonna fail. It's gonna be now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yet,
Or
no,
not.
5 turns into a 7. We're going upwards.
I don't even hear the music.
Yes.
You guys hear the music?
I was hearing
No,
it
but I
subtly,
had
yeah.
turned it down.
I can hear the music.
Weird. It wasn't playing
It
for
is
me
much
anymore.
quieter than the previous track, but I can now hear it just fine. So
Yeah, I paused it or stopped it and restarted.
I can't, but I never can, so it's fine.
Fair. Chat, if it's too loud, just let me know and I'll turn it down.
are we heard, chat?
Oh, wow. So,
We sure as hell haven't been sneaking.
Anyway, the high
Okay,
heels provide a sturdy foundation.
yeah, and you're definitely going up because of the heels. So, why not? Yeah, so then next is the face or the birds or the pointing?
I'd say it's the face for the talking lead in,
Yeah.
then the birds get released, and then the pointing is. The pointing to me makes sense being the auto success of this, because if the plan has worked up until there, I'm really just guiding attention in.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's good. Good, cool. So I guess McScales will get their felt pin pen again and just like draw angry eyebrows, just for effect. And then I guess he'll clear his throat and get the kobold's attention.
Okay, Matt just said it sounds like a cartoon mouse is trying to sneak a large ham past a cat with my sneaky music.
Is that not what we
quite
are?
very much.
I mean, that's
So, there
essentially
you go.
the vibe we're going for. So yeah, we succeeded. Thank you, Matt.
All right, so Monty, give me a roll +3.
Okay. So he's just gonna be like, yeah. Yes. You have angered Tiamat. You have eaten too many of her precious bunnykin. And I hold up my bunny king. And then I release the birds.
Doesn't even like
Release the
bunnies. What?
birds.
Okay, roll +4.
There is a new peace between Tiamat and the bunny king. And release the birds.
9.
That hurt my throat real bad.
So just a whole bunch of birds of prey are now flying out of my trench coat.
It's like, "Ah!" I don't know why I keep insisting on making bird sounds, but here we
Find your joy.
They're
Fun.
beautiful.
are. Okay, so far successfully you have gone up with high heels and had a terrifying face being at them. And then bird.
Hot pet pointing.
Yeah, let's do it. Paul.
Pointing. Create chaos.
I was gonna say, endlessly, but if you repent, you too could enjoy this.
Could be as
Literally
mighty as us.
objectified Levi.
Those are some nice gams.
I was more implying you two could look like this, but however you need to take it in order to get the hell out of here.
Oh, you have a different interpretation of enjoy than I do. No,
And I'm okay with that.
Leave.
Oh.
Repent. Leave this
But
place.
again, repenting is the key to whatever interpretation you wish to apply to the verb enjoy.
Exactly. Repent is the action verb here that we need you to do. Go,
We're already
repent.
running. Gosh, I'm sorry. And the bird.
Orc a
Run
stick at them.
faster! No, they got me!
Yeah, so the kobolds run over this molten lava, and they just even step on the molten lava because it doesn't matter to them. And they run away as they're repenting, and birds of prey are chasing them. So now you peek your head into the door, and you see a large pile of just so much loot and all of the things. Sadly, there's not any cutesy shit because that's not really his style. She was hoping, Griot was hoping, but it's just not really Imakur's style. So, but you see, and he is currently not looking at you. He is kind of just, picking his teeth. But he is sitting on top of the pile. He doesn't take up the entire span of it, but you're gonna have to do some stuff to distract him to shovel your bags full of treasure.
Well, we got this far. What's the plan?
So, quick review of assets again. Pizza, gone. Bagel, gone. Cotton candy, gone. Alcohol supply apparently still going fucking strong. Don't really understand that.
I have so much booze and birds. Just sometimes in my coat with me. It's great.
You realize that thing is a portal to another dimension, right? A dimension apparently
this is my
entirely filled with
code.
alcohol and birds.
No, it's my coat.
I'm going to assume it's connected to the Feywild. Anyway, we have your ability to lie. We have presumably at least one more magic stick in here, which can give the, magic of twigs. And the ability to cook really well for a glutton. Do you have any ingredients left, though? Or could you maybe just, like, I don't know, talk about food a lot?
Surprisingly, I've still got a lot of the salted pork I brought. I mean, I don't have... I use my bagel and my spices, my pink cotton candy, but I only used a few pieces for the pizza.
So here's a great idea, because I really like infused tequila, which is like these tequila shooters you get that like have cucumber and fancy shit in them, and it makes it like super like healthy tequila and really good. We could do infused salted pork tequila shooters for what's his face. It's like sounds delicious and so distracting. And a great,
Yeah, we can
great
do
way
shooters.
to break the ice.
Yeah, we can loosen them up a bit. Maybe we, me and Hot Pants. I don't remember anyone's name, so I'm just gonna call everyone a mean name.
It's Levi, because like
Right.
the jeans, the hot
Right,
pants
because the
are
jeans,
Levi's.
hot pants,
They're Levi,
jeans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So me and Booty Shorts can go talk about maybe getting him invested in a new gastronomical experience. I think he might enjoy that.
While you're
You
talking,
guys,
Beauty Shorts can just kind of start moving upwards also.
exactly. I mean, that's part of the cooking process.
I mean, I'm always
maybe.
moving upwards. Yeah.
And
Right.
then, while that's happening, Arnhem can use Arnhem's like amazing magical stick powers of pointing to like point at the treasure and just kind of summon it, and then I'll stick it in my coat with the birds. And we'll have a nice party, and we'll just leave.
Or maybe he can point out the most valuable things. Like that would be something, and then you could go steal them. Get your birds to go up there.
I feel almost certain that the answer to this...
the birds can steal them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was loud again. The birds, though, like crows and ravens, fucking love shiny things. So I'll release the ravens. They'll get the treasure that Arnhem points at. They'll come back to me, and it will be golden. And we will all be drunk on salted pork tequila shooters, and we'll just have a great time.
What were you saying, Colleen, too?
I'm almost certain that the answer to this question is yes, but do you have in there a little burglar bird? I'm assuming it's just sort of got like a little domino mask on, striped shirt.
I do. It's not little because it's a raven, but it's so cute.
So you can release the burglar birds.
Golem moss.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I can...
We'll just drink some salted pork shooters. It's gonna be so
Please
fun.
stop saying that. We could carve the salted pork to look like bunnies.
And then put it in the tequila.
Sure, why not?
Hey, so it sounds like we got a plan that the DM looks very excited about.
My voice is high that my microphone doesn't want to catch it. That's the amount of incredulity that I have right now.
Yeah.
Your skepticism has
remember
caused you to no longer interact with us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you want to both distract him, but also while you're distracting him, have somebody getting the treasure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like I was
Joel and I will
picturing,
distract.
right. I was picturing like
I mean,
I would
here's
make
the
the
other
shooters
thing.
ahead of time, and they could use the shooters, so they'd still be getting aided by my distraction, and then Arnhem and I are stealing treasure, so I'm releasing my burglar bird while Arnhem points out the treasure while they're distracting what's his face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of
yeah.
distracting, I do have this jetpack thingy that might work. It might.
That's
If the
perfect
jetpack
for moving
works and I
up.
can like fly around the cavern, I'm sure that would distract the dragon more than like
It would be so
burglar
upwards.
That would be
You
very
would.
distracting.
yeah.
I still have my PowerPoint presentation
I have no idea if
that
it
I
works
didn't
though.
get to finish.
So.
Yeah.
You do
Well,
know
if
that
you
this is
can't
also
move
like a
upwards
giant
with it,
fire dragon, right? That if there is just a person flying around, he
If-
will kill you.
if you can't move upwards with it, just like jump in place a lot because it's still moving upwards, and then I'll highlight the Anyway, that's a good, yeah, we got this.
Clearly.
Okay, so
I was involved in this, and I'm not sure how we've arrived at that conclusion.
Okay, so
It's
let's make
definitely not
some
tequila.
some salted pork tequila, birds.
Yeah. I'm making infused tequila shooters. Do I need to roll for that?
Oh, who rolls first? You or Joel?
I have no clue.
I'm gonna just say that this is a you thing, Lena. Because this is you
Okay.
doing stuff
Okay.
with booze.
Yeah, that's fair.
Am I
get a
being
plus
assisted
2.
by Joel with the salted pork, or is it just a flat 2?
Just a flat 2.
Okay. I rolled a 6!
Why won't you guys fail?
We cannot
The
fail.
magic of the booze!
You've had no misfortune. Okay, so you somehow make a real good salted pork tequila shooter.
I would go with
Sounds so
effectively
yummy.
distracting.
Right, there you go. Effectively distracting.
Maybe
one.
he needs to go retch after he has one.
So
Levi takes a sip. You know, I'm actually surprised I can taste the pork. I didn't know you could do that. Excuse me for a second.
I am just
A
like
little
the
bit away.
best, booze maker thing. Bartender. I think that's what those are. I don't know. I've had a lot of tequila shooters.
Do you have a little, I don't know, bartender bird in there to assist with serving?
I have all the birds. Here's a bartender bird, and I'm gonna pull out an eagle that's just like wearing like a cute little like bartending apron, and like I don't know, like looks really prepared to like pour
you
your
look like an
beer
old
correctly.
tiny bartender. Like,
Yeah.
with, like, the little
Hey,
things on
can I make
his
a
Yeah.
quick suggestion? Can it be a
Yeah.
pelican instead? And that way when he opens his mouth, it's just like a row of shots.
Oh yeah, I'm into that.
Pulls
That's
out-
perfect.
Pulls out a shaker.
Yes. Yes,
It's
it is
just got
absolutely
everything
a
you need to
pelican. Yes, this is beautiful.
Oh.
Okay.
I figure
guess-
it's fair game if I keep suggesting birds that are alliterative.
Yep.
Okay, so then what's the next step? Because I totally followed this plan.
So I guess the next step would be McScales and Levi going in to distract him with their party
Yeah.
pitch, while we try to get the treasure.
Yes.
Or I guess we're all going in, and then you two are distracting him with the party pitch while we get the treasure.
Yes. So I guess I'll knock on the door. There's no door, is there?
It's kind of like an open
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Hey, knock knock. Mr. I'm looking for Mr. Ingramore.
Who the hell are you?
My name's McScales. I'm a salesman from
You're not
What was
one of mine.
No, I'm not. I am here with my team to present you with a very exciting investment opportunity. I think you're really gonna like it.
Tell me
I'll
why
just
I
come on
shouldn't
in.
kill you where you stand right now.
Well, because we got these great free samples for you. Some salted pork tequila to maybe get things started. You have a look at that. My friend here will hand
Did you
those
say
to you.
free?
Oh, absolutely, very free. Absolutely. I'll just set up my little slideshow over here, and I set up my little miniature
I'm gonna like
projector.
dust off like a pillar or something for you to project onto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Twigs. Have a drink. We got a very exciting new gastronomic experience investment for you. We think you're really gonna like it. And I click through my slideshow, and there's just like there's
Hold on one
another
second.
picture of the bunny. Now I have time to think of a fucking slideshow. I'm still not gonna be able to. I don't plan anything. This is a real problem for me. I don't even plan backstories.
Do you think planning would have helped us in this particular? No, it's all just saying words and hoping that magically a sentence forms.
I
Yeah,
planned
pretty
this
much.
out so well. I thought of all of these things ahead of time.
Yeah, the salt pork shooters.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that's where it was gonna go. I knew it.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay, so then first, so he's gonna take a sip of the shooter. So now I
It's
want
delicious.
Joel to roll
Sure.
because this is his. So Birdie did a good job of combining them and doing this, but this is kind of how good is your salt pork? Excuse me. So you roll a 3.
I mean, it's grandma's
plus 3.
recipe. It better
Also,
be good.
Booze Co.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's real good.
Jeez.
He rolled a
Real
6.
good.
Bury the DM.
I cannot. You guys have not failed fucking once. I just want to give you one misfortune.
We're kind of invincible at this point.
We are completely
basically God.
invincible.
Okay. So. Oh, hold on. Words. So
Yes.
then, McScales, I want you to roll for your beautiful presentation.
Yes,
This
I
is
give
a
a
plus
very compelling
4.
presentation. Yeah. Not a
It was
6,
a
but I
3,
got there.
so it's a 7.
Yeah.
So that means most likely I'm not going to make you roll again. So you never failed. Fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. I totally didn't want you to ever fail. Yeah. So he's like, oh, I'm very, very interested in your proposal. This is great. What is it called again?
Hellfire's Bunny Pizza Hellfire Oven. It's got 2 Hellfires in there just to be like extra cool.
And Bear
Oh,
G
that's
services.
badass.
Yeah, and Beargy services. We are diverting into the party plan and Beargy services, but we think you're more interested in the catering side of things.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Gluttony can happen in multiple ways. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
don't I know it, pal? I know that. Yeah, for sure.
Bird over there, bird. For the love
So
of
while this
God.
is going on, Arnhem is pointing out treasure for me.
Okay, so I don't really understand the whole treasure thing. So here's what I'm gonna do. I said that as if I would then finish the sentence with an idea.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Maybe if I say the sentence, the rest of the thought will come to me.
Gee, that's so often.
Line. Shit, it doesn't work in improv.
So, let's say I'm going to have you roll a D12 first, Birdie, because I think you're the one that's getting the treasure. And we can go back and forth, actually, since you guys are both doing it. So, Birdie, roll me a D12.
4.
Okay, so you have 4. This is an arbitrary value. I'm like, you have 4 value of level 1 treasure. So that's coins, semi-precious stones, and stuff. You were able to fill it
Cool.
amount, like, you know, you didn't get a ton of it, but you got a some amount.
Cool.
Go away. Roll me a D8.
No, over. Those ones. While also then alternating back to pointing at the slideshow.
Yeah. of
Which
course.
at this point I'm imagining is just McScales is just clicking through and we're on to like a bear in hot pants serving like bunny pizza.
It's a bunny slider, and it's got like its little ears poking out.
Future menu innovations over there.
Yeah.
6.
6. So you actually do pretty well in finding level 2 treasure and are able to scoop in beautifully made items.
Mm.
But it's all kind of like shit that he would like, you know.
Sorry, anatomical models of rabbits.
And surprisingly, a lot of shaved bears. Just so many shaved bear figurines.
Yeah. Oh, with hot pants.
all in hot pants. It was already there. And then
The
Lena,
picture in the slide is just one we took when we got in here.
Yeah, I just want to point out that I did say pre-made slideshow, so somehow I've made this slideshow already just for my own like amusement.
you have some experience in this, you know. Maybe if
I mean,
do.
to be fair, you were the first one who were like, bear makeout party, here we go. So clearly Nick Scales was ready.
Yeah,
there you go, exactly.
which is what I do on the weekend.
Roll me a d6 for your final treasure hunting. 4. So you actually find a pretty good amount of unique works of art. So there is already some like paintings of Bergie's in here. Like you could tell that this is kind of his steez. Like, oh, hey cat. And you know, it just a lot of just also horrible. There's like nudes of him. I say as if he wears clothing.
I was gonna say, wait. This isn't a Jareth from Tyr situation. This is just a straight up dragon. What is he like in a Hugh Hefner robe right now?
Exposing his nipples. Yeah, he's wearing a Hugh Hefner
He's
robe.
not a mammal!
He has so many nipples just all over his body in this painting.
Jesus.
Horrified.
Men have nipples too.
He's not a mammal!
Breastfeeding, you don't know.
It's a fantasy world.
I just,
That's fine.
Excuse.
I feel like at this point Artem's like, just please, for the love of God, take that and put it into the dimensional coat just so it's not in front of Burglar Bird. Stop showing it to me. I see it.
You also just find jugs of fire dragon milk just Just-
delicious.
buried in the pile. From
Creo's
all
gonna
of
love
their
that.
milk producing capabilities. Yeah, you feel pretty good about the treasure that you have acquired.
I assure you, I don't feel good about it.
I feel great. This is going very well, exactly as I planned.
Yeah, so how do you want to break away from our from whatever the fuck
Leave
its name
the
is,
investment
firm?
prospectus and let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we got some pamphlets and some stuff here, and I dig around and find some
Business-
paper and script.
Business.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the catering. Let me go grab that real fast. Come on, guys. Let me grab the catering.
Business broker
Yeah,
Bird
we're,
can stay and go over the details with you.
The really good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We got some stuff outside. We're just gonna wheel it in and got a whole smorgasbord
You
for you,
think
pal.
those shooters were good? Just wait till you see what else I've infused tequila with. It
And wait
is
unt-
mind-blowing.
And wait until you see what he's infused with tequila.
Mm-hmm.
That one's actually more normal.
Hey, infused tequila is normal, just not with pork.
Please don't apply the word normal to anything that's occurred here tonight.
Birdie's pocket a little bird in a business jacket with like a red power tie. Kind
Business
of walks
broker
out,
Bird? Business broker
Yeah.
Bird?
and it just goes. And it just starts making bird noise. I realize my bird noise didn't go through. I'm not gonna do it again. And he's just gonna start making bird noises at the Dragon King while you guys.
Can it
make
be
your
a little budgerigar, like an itty bitty little budgerigar? Talking to
Absolutely.
this giant dragon.
Business broker Budgerigar for the budget?
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go. And you guys run out, and you have your bag full of treasure, and you escape, and you run through, and you pass by the Bergie on the way. The elves seem to be enjoying themselves.
Good, we did good work.
We
Still
did.
in full swing.
We got time. We don't gotta rush anywhere, right?
I mean, I
do.
love a good party.
I mean, a couple drinks won't hurt.
Oh, way
Come on,
more than a
Twigs.
couple.
Also, as you're leaving the lair, you hear the elves excitedly talking about the possibilities of beargees and rabbit pizzas and all the things. And like the whole forest is just buzzing with what you've done.
We've done good work here today. I don't know that they were good things, but good work.
Honestly, I
Anything
think
that
we
has-
should open this pizza bar up. I mean, it seems like there's a
To be
real
fair,
market
yeah.
for it.
Yes, we absolutely should. And I can make so many different types of tequila. And it will be so good. Oh, we should do it, you guys.
I can see
Yeah,
my
sounds
grandma
great.
has actual pizza recipes. Although that one was pretty good anyway.
Does the coat
It's
actually
great pizza.
produce the alcohol? I have so many questions about
It's
the
just
nature of
in
this
here with
magical
me.
item.
This is just where the booze and the birds are.
Booze and the birds. Let me tell you about the booze and the birds. Yeah, so you get back to Jesus, not to Jesus.
And
that's
yes,
not- you're-
and yes, Matt, there is a barrister bird.
Oh, Jesus. So you go back to the sparkling candy castle, and you are taken into the room of Grio Gedunth the Adorable. And she says, "Well, were you successful?"
Oh, in many, many ways, your magnificence. So successful.
McScales here has an entirely new model for acquiring a treasure hoard. It features beargees.
We gotta talk you through it. I mean, we got a whole scam going here that may actually turn into a real business venture, I think.
Yeah,
I'll
it is
walk
a
you through the
great
plans.
business
It
model.
started
it's
as-
a great business model. And
It
it's
started
like
as
has like tequila shooters.
It started as extremely drunk lying, and eventually turned into something more with twig magic. We already have a mascot.
Yeah.
It's great.
The bunny waves from its throne.
And it's real cute, just for you. And I wink at her, real charming.
And she just smiles and thanks you and says, "I have so many questions." And then I'm not going to make you explain all of the business models of all the things.
In all honesty, me too.
Oh, Matt said parrotster. Barrister. Okay. Anyway, I think that we will call it there for our Kobold Endeavour of whatever the fuck that.
Helpful Goat
Wait,
presents
Beautiful.
a game.
Yeah, that was very much Helpful Goat presents a game.
Beautiful. We didn't fail once.
You didn't. You took no misfortune. It was bullshit.
We rolled insanely well, and then like the couple times we didn't roll well, we
It
had like
didn't matter.
built it up so we were all doing it together, so it was
Yeah.
still great.
Can I add one thing to the end?
Yeah.
At the very end, after everything's been explained, Levi's, sitting there panting. "Oh man, guys, that was a long walk. I've got to get home now. Yeah, I'm just too tired." Looks at his back. Looks at everyone else. Might as well test it. And activates the jet.
Of course. Okay, roll me a D100.
Oh god.
We have to fail at something.
A 75. Your jetpack actually splutters and works, and you are hovering a foot off of the ground.
And everybody stares at you going upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like a foot off the ground, just.
It's not quite the lift I was expecting, but that's pretty good. All right, bye.
The calves
just
really are
slowly.
quite exquisite.
You get a nice view of the hot pants on the calves as Levi goes by.
Oh yeah.
He circles a couple of times. Where'd you going? Oh.
Where'd you leave?
All right. Yeah, I think that will do it for us tonight. Thank you so much to Rachel for putting this together. Thank you so much to everyone playing for putting this together. Thank you so much, everybody who tuned in and watched. We hope you had a good time. Like I said, ! Discord to get a link to join our Discord where you can hang out with people like us, and that's, if you're still here, presumably appealing. We, like I said, we do game nights, we do movie nights, etc. in there, so we have a lot of fun. We stream multiple times a week here, twitch.tv/helpfulgoat. We have our archive over on YouTube. Just look for Helpful Goat Gaming. Coming up this Friday, June 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern, we will have the first installment of our Helpful Goat Celebrates Pride programming, which will be Beautiful Space Pirates, GM'd by Andrew. Joel will be playing in that. And we have more programming coming all month, celebrating members of our community and Pride generally. So please tune in for that. Give us a follow here. Check out our social media. Just look for @HelpfulGoat to get updates on all of those things. We hope we see you around there real soon. From all of us here at Helpful Goat, thank you so much. Be safe. Be well. Take care of yourselves and of each other. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.